Meghan Markle looked stoic as she left Westminster Hall alongside the Duke of Sussex, holding one another's hands. The pair exited the building following Prince William and Kate, Princess of Wales, following a brief service after the royal procession. The Duchess of Sussex travelled with the Countess of Wessex in a car just behind the Queen Consort and the Princess of Wales. King Charles, Prince William, Prince Harry, Princess Anne, Prince Andrew and Prince Edward led the procession on foot to Westminster. Shortly after arriving at Westminster Hall, the Queen's coffin was carried into the building. The royal family stood behind the coffin in a united block after it was placed in preparation for the lying in state. Meghan Markle looked stoic alongside her husband. Image, Getty/BBC. The Duke and Duchess of Sussex stood behind the Prince and Princess of Wales. Image, Sky News. Kate and Meghan struggle with emotion as they support princes at Queen's lying in state. Meghan Markle and Kate, the Princess of Wales, were seen next to one another at Westminster Hall for a service as the Queen's coffin arrived. Kate appeared emotional during the service, while Meghan stood stoically beside her. Read more here. King Charles and the Queen Consort stood at the head of the group, with the Duke and Duchess of Sussex just behind the Prince and Princess of Wales. The procession passed through Horse Guards, Whitehall and through to Westminster Palace. The Archbishop of Canterbury then gave a brief service alongside the Dean of Westminster. From 5 p.m, members of the public will be able to file past the Queen's closed coffin. Read more. William, Kate, Harry and Meghan unite for intimate royal gathering. The Duke and Duchess were just behind the Prince and Princess of Wales. Image, Sky News. Meghan was stood just behind the Princess of Wales. Image, Sky News. The chamber will be open 24 hours a day for 4 days, until the Queen's funeral takes place on Monday, September 19. The process, known as lying in state, will end at 6:30 a.m. on the day of the funeral service. Royal mourners already queued through the night, almost a full day ahead of the lying in state beginning. The Duke and Duchess of Sussex stepped back from royal life in 2020, surrendering their royal responsibilities and HRH titles in their relocation to the United States. Don't miss, Sophie Wessex expected to become the new Duchess of Edinburgh. Analysis, William motion to Meghan spotted in very poignant moment. Report, poll, should anti-monarchists be allowed to protest during mourning? Vote, trending relations have long been strained, according to reports from palace sources, but the return of the Duke and Duchess has been seen as a show of unity from the ex-working royals with the firm. The Duke and Duchess arrived in the UK earlier this month, ahead of a slew of charity engagements in the UK and Germany. They have remained in Britain following the announcement of the Queen's ailing health and death. They stunned crowds gathered outside the royal residence at Windsor Castle on Saturday as they emerged with Prince William and Kate for a 40-minute engagement, looking at tributes laid by the public to the Queen. The Prince of Wales is understood to have invited the Duke and Duchess of Sussex to the walkabout, ahead of the procession on Wednesday.